Wanted to do a mini boss meetup run for a while now, and one of the recent runs I had gave me the perfect idea for one. So, oh, that is kind of exactly what I'm looking for potentially. So I've replaced my starting deck with level 3 orbs, and hopefully that gives me enough of. Uh, oh god, I really did not want instant minotaur, not instant minotaur because I have 0 gold. Hopefully it gives me enough of an oomph to get through the fight, but this might be tough. Might be very tough. I'm quite worried about how the start's going to be because in the first fight we're still extraordinarily weak. Unfortunately, we got the worst possible boss, so that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I want like full spam. It didn't work. Yeah, unfortunately. Good news is there good news? I don't know if there's good news. I don't think there's good news. Uh, wait, we actually won. Insane. Okay, that was a first fight. That certainly was a first fight. Let's press that, and then try and hold off a bit more on the other ones. Pizza maneuver, powder clip. I'll take a pizza maneuver. And yeah, that's not what you're looking for from your first elite, for sure. But surely our second elite will be something different. It is something different, thankfully. We desperately, desperately wanted that. I wouldn't mind just claiming a couple of bombs here. That would actually be really nice. I've pinned some maneuvers, so I'm pretty fine with that. Not quite as interesting as I would have hoped. Good news is the spinny banks should just be able to like mow through them, right? I mean, yeah, definitely should be able to. Definitely. Let's power up that peg. Yeah, okay. This is kind of more like what I expected from my elites, to be honest. Not getting absolutely pummeled by a Minotaur immediately, because that certainly would have not been ideal. But yeah, that's always been the case with these runs. It's always just like, pray you don't get an early Minotaur. Otherwise, you're in for a spot of pain. Alright, good stuff there. I will press the heal button once more, but only once. I do need my damage after all. Intentional over. That's really good for some specific elite fights. Sorry, boss fights. Elite fights, yes. Both are fair, I'd say. Because it's Crucible 20, so they really do feel like boss fights. Oh god. Uh-huh. Well, hopefully we can get a crit next shot. This is definitely one of the fights that I was hoping to get it for. The intentional oboe for. It just should be kind of nice, I guess. Crit. Okay, good. I really wanted to benefit from that crit damage. Hopefully we're claiming the kill relatively quickly. Looks like we are perfect. Alright. Yeah, no, this fight could have gone a lot worse. Like, yeah, it went absolutely miserably because look at my health, right? I'm on despicably low health. But that's what healing is for. Because it seems like I will unfortunately have to press the heal button basically every single time. Not ideal, but it is generally expected for these kinds of runs for sure. I do need the extra gold. Oh, navigation flexion would have been amazing, wouldn't it? Okay, surely we can do well here. Surely this is like the perfect opportunity. A little bit of perfection, sure. No more infection there. Okay, a bit on the unfortunate side there. Not ideal. Now let's make sure that I'm not taking any damage. Yes, I could just hit a bomb, which would simplify things, but at this stage, I can kind of just keep smashing through these fools because of all the transparency that I've accrued. Should just be able to deal solid enough damage consistently that I'm pretty fine. Just I didn't want to lose any health here. Unfortunate. Okay, really good stuff there, Ray. Holy. He just disappeared, didn't he? His people need him. Oh, that was a lovely, lovely fight for us. Once again, I do need to press that heal button. I'm trying my hardest not to add any kind of bombs to the field because I really don't want to be winning via bombs. I have a much grander plan. 142 per hit, it's decent. Oh, wow, okay. Sure. Look, if you just want to do that, then it's fine by me. I know that I have a passive for it, which is increasing the odds, but like, that's still very impressive. I always appreciate the free bramble, that's for sure. Wow, okay, this fight was just over. Oh, do I even need to press the heal button? I do. Crits also refresh sounds good to me. Okay. Admittedly less fortunate for this fight, but should be nice in other fights. That's very much fine. There we go. Good stuff. Sure. I mean, look, as long as he's one-shotting the guy in the front, I have no issues with what it's doing, right? It's just cleaning up the boss. Yeah, no, okay, the boss is already cleaned up. Very impressive stuff. The best part is the Spintress payment is still just stacking the entire time. 80 damage. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. It leaves only one alive to smack me, is what I was going to say. And then it didn't. That one's not really a bomb passive. In a perfect world, I'm literally picking up 0 plus bomb passive, so it should have less of an impact. But I still want to be gaining value off of infection stuff, so. I mean, this could definitely just end the fight immediately. It won't, but wow. I mean, it basically did, right? This fight's now over. Especially since it got even more transparency. So satisfying. Once again, I'm going to hold off Power Glove Sash of Focus. I think I'll definitely take a Sash of Focus. We really shouldn't be getting any use out of it, but what it allows me to do is never press the heal button again, and that's something I'm really interested in doing. Really quite interested. Alright, that should be better. Just noticed the issue. 245. Oh, it actually spawned in with the Bramble, that's funny. Yeah, one of the things I unfortunately forgot about the mini boss meetup runs is wow, this fight is already over. Is how little access you have to modifying your deck, which means that unfortunately there are no inbound removes and no inbound ambidextrony either, which is the much more pressing matter, which is just unfortunate. You know, it's really nice to have ambidextrony because I have 3 bad orbs added to my deck, and I'd rather not be shooting any of them. At least on the flip side, at least we can't add any bad orbs to our deck. Well, any bad orbs we add are of our own volition. Which, to be fair, I have been known to make some amazing decisions, is what I would say. From now and then, every now and then. I mean, yeah, we've been gaining a very impressive amount of cash, haven't we? I certainly approve. Good stuff. I have not needed this heal yet as well, which is amazing. I have intentional over for this boss, so I'm very happy to just ignore. Okay, that's cool. Ignore healing, as well as obviously Sash of Focus, just in case I need it, which I'm pretty sure I won't. Like all elite fights apart from this one are just very fine for me from this point on, and even this one, like, it's also just very fine for me apparently. I didn't realize how much of a stomp that would be, but I actually got the best of my deck, so that's nice. I call it the best of my deck. It wasn't the best of previously, but since then I have collected a fair enough chunk of cash that it is most certainly very ideal. 2 extra refreshes is amazing. One of the best things you want to be going for with all of this mini boss meetup passives that you can have access to is just crit or refresh stuff, or both. Preferably both, because there's actually some really good overlap there. And a lot of the time, if you are trying to do really good crit or refresh stuff, oh my god, I just remembered that combo we have. But a lot of the time, if you are trying to do really good crit or refresh stuff, you're probably using both. Like, it's just pretty good. Yeah, no, I forgot about the fact that Bombs Applying Blind 2 is very, very dirty. It's really quite good. Oh, that's a refreshing punch. Nice. Because we also have Branch of Ember. Just a classic fun combo, eh? Oh wow, this fight is over so fast. Let's make sure to get some good gold out of it then. Oh. I say confidently. There was in fact no gold to be had. Very good greed. Really good greed, to be honest. The fact that I have this much gold for area 1 alone is kind of crazy. Oh, that was refreshing punch, I see. Oh my god, it's already smacking so ridiculously hard. I should probably actually work on this one. Though they're much less of an issue now that they're actually not dealing any health damage. Ah, right, my spinny banks can't hit it. That would be unfortunate, except I just realised the fight is over. 5 Spiness, Dense, Serenade's Fate. I kind of want to take Heavy Hand, I guess. Obviously, it's pretty useless for the spinny bank shot, but it should be fun for the other ones. When I need to shoot them. He hit me? Oh. How disappointing. Well, he won't be making that mistake again. Juke Pot is cool, I guess. Sure. Yeah. It's not like I'm going to be dropping down any health. Basically at all, really, right? Yeah. Especially once I start assembling the full combo online, because I have Vitamin C set up for already. Let's just deal no damage. Do a spinny bank shot. And then do a very real shot. Oh wow, it's such a real shot. I did not realize how real of a shot this was. The best part is I don't even take the reflect damage. Just one tap him. Overwhammer, that is beautiful. Overwhammer is such an insane pass for us to get here. It gives us a really, really good fight into the 200-600. So it's just like 1,000 damage on the first shot. Okay, cool. And 1,000 damage on the second shot. Yeah, there was a reason why I wanted to do this kind of run. It seemed like a great idea. And I'll tell you what, it was a really great idea. It was such a great idea. Oh my god. Yeah, wow, this it's a bit of damage. Fair chunk. Pumpkin pie, nice. Just give my shots a little bit of extra oomph. Good stuff, I want to make sure I'm going right. Got to claim all of the elite passives I can, right? Oh, this was a nice fight while it lasted, wasn't it? Oh my god, you even win in the pumpkin pie. Stop, he's already dead. One-shot him, oh my god. I didn't even need the second hit. Actually, just peek. Oh my Christ. That fight was over in an instant. As much as I like the sound of reuse, I'll take it. Oh my god. Like, here's the issue. As I mentioned before, the fact that I didn't start myself off with an ambidextrous is really making me much more hesitant to take that kind of thing. I really don't want to be shooting the bad orbs, and giving them persist is a great way to make sure I'm shooting them, unfortunately. Alright, how many die? Holy. It just tears straight through them. Like, this is 1,000. Oh my god. I've always killed the shield from the. Oh my god. This guy's basically dead. Okay, not basically. Huh. Wow. Yeah. I have a bit of firepower, huh? For some Melosis, please. Oh no, the combo is being assembled. Fleece is such a... Yeah, this is the kind of reason why I don't want Persist. It would be quite miserable here having to shoot 2 bad shots. Instead, I only need to shoot 1 in a level 1 spinning bank. Which is actually not even required to shoot because I forgot that Persist changes things. By much more than you'd expect. Oh yeah, well, claiming the exploitable damage as well is so good. That's one of the great things about exploitable spinning bank. It actually works. Which is not something you'd expect. Tough choice there, tough choice, but I think I might go with the one that's actually good. A tough call. Okay, I do actually want the other passive. That is true. However, it was definitely only one choice there. Yeah. Seems decent. You know what else seems really, really decent? That seems very good. I'm actually going to be chucking some upgrades on that bad boy. Pretty soon because it's very important. And now you're at half health. And then I shoot my level 1 Spintress Beam. Surely, you know, it's only level 1, so surely it's not actually doing... Okay. To be honest, this was about as much as I expected. When I picked up the Fleece, I knew exactly what kind of war crimes I was just about to commit. +1/+2, insane! I'll just take the Soul Shaker because, you know, I actually have Grinding Monster, so it's pretty damn good. This fight again. I'm gonna be honest, I think he's had enough of me. Although I didn't actually kill him first shot this time. I know, a shocking turn of events, isn't it? Oh yeah, it actually does damage. Oh, Adventurer's Backpack would actually do a lot of things. Sure, you know what, let's just take it. It's going to do exactly what I think it's going to do, but I guess I'm just fine with that. Look, the thing is, critical skills are so fun. And so, yeah. Oh no. 73 ping damage. Holy cow. That was barely even a shot. That was barely finished. Full chicken? I would say why not, but unfortunately there's a starting off with 3 exploitable there, which is pretty damn good. As it turns out, a 30% damage multiplier when you have all of the nonsense that I have is pretty good. This is a nicky shot, isn't it? Still somehow deals half his health. Pretty much. And then we have this shot. Slightly more than half his health, eh? Ever so slightly more. 6,000 on the first hit. It hits twice. Clear the way. I mean, obviously I'm just taking an Augur. It's fun to Clear the Way is. Unfortunately, Clear the Way is one of the best passives in the game. And they're both trying to achieve the same kind of thing. It's fine by me. Heavy Spinning Bank. It's not too much damage on the first shot, to be honest. Especially compared to what's upcoming. My crits also... Oh, they do actually also refresh. Jesus. Yeah, and then we have... Do I refresh crit, though? That's the question. I don't believe they do, but this refresh crits. Yeah, so this guy is just so doomed. There's doomed and then there's doomed. And unfortunately there's just nothing he can do. His fate was sealed from the start, though, to be fair. He was never going to pose a real issue, and oh my god, I just killed him too. When I picked up the Criticus, I knew that I would be killing enemies via Criticus. I just didn't expect that to be the boss. Constricting chains, baby. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't really want to take Defresh though, and Constricting Chains is a great way to print me a whole lot of extra gold, as well as the 0.5 damage. I don't really care that much, to be perfectly honest. I'm still dealing so much damage and I'm probably hitting more crits, which are then creating more crits, to where I'm just very happy. Also, this was the horrible... Why is the horrible dealing 5,000 damage? That's not what it's meant to do. Effective criticism, baby. Nice. Still missing a few crit pieces, but I've got so many of them. It's almost as if I'm playing a run which is like almost specifically designed to collect you all the pieces. Real question is, how fast do we think this? It's already over. Okay, well, I mean, I knew it was going to be over instantly the second I got the Spintress payment, but I didn't realize it would be over before that point. I want the refresher, obviously. Wait, why do I want the refresher? Why is the refresh pegs crit? The other one wasn't bad. There was a reason why I wanted the refresher. Don't recall what it was though, apparently. You're just dead. I don't even need to get a real shot off on you. You can just die to that. It's hilarious. Like, technically that's not meant to be an ideal matchup for me, but it just is. I mean, yeah, that is a reason why I would want the refresher, but I didn't really have a reason beforehand, did I? Oh, and we found out last time that apparently Spinny Bank just kills on the first shot, so... Oh, not quite this time, not quite. I think I was doing a bit more Criticus nonsense, scaling up, hitting crits, and holy wow, yeah, no, there's a slight difference between the two, aren't there, isn't there? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's very interesting. I should do these runs more often, clearly. Insane first shot. The funny thing is, if I literally got my Spinny Bank, if I would have been over without that. Oh yeah, no, that's also very decent. Wow. Yeah, keep it up with these passives that say coins. Although, I just got the last one, didn't I? This fight is already over. That was neat, wasn't it? I just realized, I was just like, oh. Yeah, next time I do it, it is a bit extra, but I am extremely, extremely tempted to start off with a ambidextrary and a navigation inflation. Both of those would be quite enjoyable. Wow. Remember not to take Betsy's head, by the way. I spoke it into existence. Okay, goodbye. Even if it's not the Criticus that kills them, even though it was the Criticus that kills them, the Criticus, the normal shot was definitely just going to do exactly that. Yes, let us grab a multiplier. That seems like a great idea. Oh, I forgot, this is me dealing half damage. That is a bit ridiculous. Just so slightly ridiculous, eh? Just get out of here, oh my lord. We just deleted him from existence. There we go. There we go, eh? I'm very happy we finally assembled that, because it's a great piece. Really good. And I have the refreshers to support it. I mean, screw you, Mr. Ghost. Get wrecked, nerd. Mask of Sorrow. It's actually pretty good. I do have some debuffing skills, so I'm sure that it doesn't matter. Look, effective criticism is technically a very good one, right? Not a single crit. And because you can't hit the coin pegs, you also can't get the guaranteed crit. Wait, I actually lost health. That's shocking. Well, I'm certainly not going to lose any more health this fight. Holy cow, this is so much damage for a 0-2. It's actually just ridiculous. I'm not complaining, of course. I absolutely love this. Short stack, sign me up. You're telling me I can decrease my normal damage and increase my crit damage? Well, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I didn't get a crit here, so he's actually not dead, right? Oh wait, I did hit a crit because I just collected coins at the last second. Realistically, I should buy the Echo. Will I? No. Tube Station is fun and all, but unfortunately I won't get any use out of it. Because it requires 4 shots to pass. And only 2 shots going to pass. I'm probably wrong, but it would be funny if that was right. Okay, to be fair, it could still be 3. 2 shots have passed. As long as I one-shot the boss, my statement is effectively true. Oh wow, I didn't actually pick up any extra bomb passives. That's amazing. I really wanted to not pick up any, so I'm very happy I actually achieved it. Oh wow, okay, wow. Look at this, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I get all 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's... I was right. I was so right. I just... Okay. Okay. I guess, man, I guess horrible just went in one shot. Oh my god. Look, I was right. Dupe Station wasn't going to get any use. I was technically wrong about the number of shots, but I knew it would be under four. I just did not expect that I was going to have to shoot a pebble and a horrible for two of the three shots, and it didn't even matter. The pebble was worthless, but then I shot the spinning bank, which is just it's got the perfect scenario into Ghost, especially if you're actually holding your cash, which we were this run very much so. And yeah, no, look, it makes sense when you look at all the crit synergy pieces we had, which I would usually name the crit synergy pieces that were doing amazing work, but there's just too many to name. There's so many that is so good here. That yeah, horrible of course is killing there, but like I would have loved to shoot some of the other orbs. In case you didn't notice, by the way, for the horrible, I actually tried to end. Yes, I tried to end there, and I one shot the final boss. Not just the final boss. There's four of them. My comp is meant to be really good at smashing through one specific enemy. Like I stack up all the debuffs on them, the exploitable, and then I go bam bam. I'm getting extra use out of all the stuff, and yeah, no, I just wiped out four enemies at a time because Augur's a very cool passive, and Penta Maneuver also helped me split my damage up. The funny thing is, if I hit like a few more crits during the actual shot, it would have also killed. Yeah, no, this was a great idea. I do agree. I think that the next time I try this, I'll start off with a few more common relics, perhaps, because you know, I think specifically ambidextrine would be really, really nice, and navigation inflation would be fun. Like I only ended this run with what 1,000 gold, which is nice, but it could be more, and more would certainly be fun. Although if I am going to assemble the insta kill comp, I think that yeah, next for the next few runs, I'm probably not going to pick up like criticals. I want to make sure that I'm actually killing enemies with the hits, especially like spinny banks. No, but this worked surprisingly better than I expected. I thought that it might be a bit uh well, I thought that for one, I thought that the start would be slightly better than it was because I wouldn't get Minotaur for the first fight, but no, I got Minotaur for the first fight. He almost ended the run right there. I thought I was gonna have to load up another one. No, but luckily we managed to scrape through barely. And then from there we just did pretty well because the Penta Maneuver was extremely helpful and the Oboe was helpful and then the Heavy Shaft Potion was helpful. These two weren't bad, especially once I picked up this Pocket Sand, but obviously a lot less helpful. They're kind of combo passives and they're great combo passives, but you definitely want to combo them. Yeah, no, this is basically this run was an excuse for me to use Spinny Bank a lot because it's very hard to use Spinny Bank. A lot of the time, it's not going to be the kind of orb that you want to be picking up. It's not going to be the kind of orb that you want to be playing for because you do kind of need to play for Spinny Bank if you can pick it up. Unless you want to use it as like a get some extra gold, but even then, like if you don't actually have gold, then you don't really want to be shooting it. You'd rather be shooting like other good orbs in your deck, which of on Randall there are definitely a few. But like when you can actually find the proper comp for it, like gold greed, preferably, right? Man, Spinning Bank can put in some amazing, amazing work. I was extremely, extremely pleased with how this run went, to be honest. And the Spinner's Payment, oh my god, that's 30-60 with half damage.